All right, everybody. Welcome into
Yeah.
the Shoot You
There we
Take
go.
podcast. We are ready. We got rolling. Our older generation had a little bit of technical issues today, but that is
Wash your
a
mouth.
okay. A okay. Not a worse performance that Beck with the Miami Hurricanes had this past week.
Why?
Um,
Why is he
you
gonna
know,
hit you with that right off the
well,
gate, bro?
because it was just Miami by a million, Miami by a million. I guess we were talking about million picks, four to be correct. But
Ooh,
I'll leave that up
ooh.
to you there to get started, then, Mark.
Oh, wait, get started. Listen, it's still Miami by a million. I don't care who we play. All right, it was a bad game all around. We didn't deserve to win the game. It happens, you know. I told everybody we were going to lose one. We lost one.
Mm.
But
See what happens. We move
but
forward.
Mark,
New
in
week.
fairness, was it a bad game all around, or was it just Carson Beck was trash?
It was a bad game all around. Defense
I mean,
was not
Carson
good.
Beck was trash.
Carson Beck was trash. The receivers weren't getting open. It was just a bad game all around.
Mm.
Mm.
I think it's just not taking accountability. It just seems to be a pattern over there in the South Florida area. Carson Beck immediately blamed the man running the route, even though he threw a terrible pass. We also saw that live. We have
Yep.
recordings. We could go. I mean, we could do film study. I mean,
Yep.
imagine if we do a breakdown play on how that
Pick.
went.
It was
I
a
think
pick.
we can all agree it was a pick, no matter what was gonna happen.
100%.
Uh, but we do got one of our first comments over here on the chat. Welcome everybody to the YouTube first live episode over here. Somebody is asking questions, Mark. They want to know where is the
Oh,
Miami hat because they'd be embarrassed to be wearing a Miami hat.
oh
He
shit!
is
There we
wearing an
go.
old school Florida Marlins. Back when
Yes.
one of the greatest catchers to ever do it, Plush Rodriguez, was behind the plate.
So random.
Who's that
Sorry.
commenter? Because I love him already. Good one. Way to get us rolling right off the gate, bro. I love you, whoever you are. Good job.
But yeah, I
Kudos
mean,
to him.
it was
Or
a tough week there for the crew. We are gonna hop over here. We're gonna bring the standings into play.
oh
Standings
god.
were a little
Ugh.
tough out there on the Josh side of things with 4-11 on the NFL side of things and a
I
four
was
and
fucking
six
terrible.
on the college football. So it was a little bit of a hard one there. Definitely
Have some
hard, but
advice. Well, let me give some advice to our audience, Ryan. Whoever's watching,
yeah.
if I pick something, pick the opposite. You'd be in good shape, bro. That's all I can say right now. Bad track record.
Yeah, that was a tough record there. I went not great either, but not bad. You know, I guess I kind of sit on the plus 500 side, kind of like what Zach said, 8-7 on the NFL side and 6-4 on college football. Mark had a better record and a better performance than the Miami Hurricanes, going 10-5 on the NFL and 6-4 in college. Zach just, kind of like our thumbnail was showing, just trending up, just like the Georgia Bulldogs, going 12-3 on the NFL and 5-5 in college football. Just kind of, hey,
Okay.
that's a bold invitation going 5-5 there a little bit. So just kind of on the trending record. So we'll give our winner here of the week, Zach. We'll give him the area there to kind of talk and give a few words of advice to everybody watching today.
I disagree.
A lot of upsets this week in college football. I don't think anybody was expecting a lot of the games that happened. Um, I mean, can we talk about the Georgia Bulldogs for a second? Why do they
No.
step up when they go against a top five team every time? I mean, can we not play like this every fucking week? Like, what are we
No.
doing here? I mean,
No.
Gunnar Stockton thrown for 4 tutties. Got Nate Frazier, Chauncey Bowens, the duo in the backfield, looking like Nick Chubb and Sony Michelle out there. You know what I mean?
You fucking
Well,
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
a big comparison right there. That was a
Yeah,
big
no,
one
no,
there.
I'm stretching a little bit, but no, they actually played very well. Defense still gave up a lot of points, but Ole Miss is a good football team. But
Are
uh,
are they?
I think I'm listening
Ole
there.
Zach
Miss
or
is a good
Josh,
Ryan?
it
football
was.
team, bro.
are they?
They are. They are.
Okay. I guess we're gonna see, right? Coming up next week, you'll see. I
Yeah.
think they're a tad overrated. Just like, oh, this is gonna be unpopular. A lot of those SEC teams get those
Mm.
ratings just because they're SEC teams and they ain't shit. And that's one of them. So you'll see.
We started
Watch and see if I'm
strong out
right.
here.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. Come late December, early January. We'll see. We'll see where everybody's at.
We definitely will, my friend.
Well, I
And then
mean,
I'm gonna go into one on the
Mhm.
professional side because my Steelers, man,
Mm.
boy, oh boy, it's tough being a Steelers fan, man. It really is. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm gonna say something else that's probably not gonna be popular. Maybe it's time for Tomlin and the Steelers to part ways. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but
mm,
if 500 is the standard, it's not the standard that I want. I don't think it's the standard that Steelers fans have wanted for many, many, many years. He can go do 500 at somebody else's team. I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'll take
I'm
500.
about it. I'm about over it. I'm about over it.
I feel
Just
that,
that.
Mark.
I'll say
Well,
Mark.
y'all can take 500, but that ain't the standard. What are you gonna do? You want to do that for 10 years? Because that's what we've been doing, right?
Aye,
Come on, bro.
that is true.
Anyway, go ahead.
I mean,
Feel free.
Joe Flacco was on the team for what, like 4 days? Came out, threw 3 tutties
That's what
against
I'm
them.
saying. That's another thing. And again, it's not all on Tomlin, right? Let's be clear. Our defense was supposed to be so good, getting shredded by Flacco, bro. Did you see how wide open Jamar Chase is on some of those passes? Like, how do you lose him? And if you lose anyone, how the hell can you lose him?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Jesus, he's got to be the main guy at the top of your board when you're game planning for the game. Like, how the hell does he run so free? Like,
Yeah, Chase went 16 catches, 161 yards with Jalen Ramsey covering him the whole time.
Mm,
and what Higgins do? Higgins was up
Higgins,
there too.
yeah.
he had
That
6
should be the
catches for
game
96 and a
plan.
touchdown.
That should be
Right.
the game plan for every professional team. Just feed your superstar.
Yeah.
Just do it.
That's a good point, but shit, man. Again, we should have game planned for that. There's no pressure, and it's not like Flacco's agile and moving out the pocket and rolling out and doing all these things. He's got a million years. I mean, how much money did we play T.J. Watt, man? Where you at? No offense, I ain't trying to call him out,
Yeah.
but where you at?
That is
Chase
true.
Brown as well, his first game where he rushed over 50, he had over 100 on only on
Yeah.
10 carries.
Yeah.
Or
No
11
D.
carries, sorry. 9.8 a carry
No D.
against
We
that
had no
defense.
D. None. Zero. It was terrible. Miserable performance. Again, we traded freaking Pickens. Like I don't understand the moves that we were making there, right? I'm not saying Fields is the greatest ever either, but we got to rent Aaron Rodgers for a year. That's and he's not doing terrible, right? But bro, it's just it's a bad scene right now. Like at some point, the team's got to get their shit together, right?
Hey, we do have another supporter here for the Mark camp. We got Nicholas Phelps with a Go Canes. But he is, unlike Mark, he is saying he's highly embarrassed to be a Miami fan currently. But I guess he's still supporting the Mark side of camp on over there. So
No embarrassment here. We move on to the next week.
There you go, Mark. That's the spirit.
I guess that's one way to do it. But we're gonna start moving here a little bit. I have to change screens there for a second. That was on me. But
So I got one more thing to add there on the
Go for it.
NFL. Speaking of teams being embarrassed, the New York Giants gave them 33 points in the fourth quarter to the Denver Broncos. They're up 19-0 at one point going into the fourth quarter, and then 33 straight.
Yeah.
So
I had it on my list to get on your ass about that one too. Yeah.
that was a
my
bad one.
Question,
I miss this man so much. We need somebody to throw the ball to.
Your D
Please.
coordinator is why do you continue to go into prevent defense when all they need to do is get into field goal range?
Talk to him.
Play regular
Yeah.
defense.
Exactly.
I hate
Like, we have
prevent defense,
probably-
man. Like, it's amazing to me that these coaches make however many millions of dollars, and you continuously do the same stuff that fails over and over and over again, right? Like, just play D, bro. Like, give them some cushion. You don't have to go. You don't have to have your safety 50 yards deep, bro. It's crazy. Makes no sense.
No.
Yeah. Anyway,
Listen,
that's my
we
take on
we
that.
haven't even gotten out. I feel like we haven't even gotten out of bed as of yet. I mean, we just started here 5 minutes ago, and we got a supporter for Mark, but we also have someone very strong against the Mark camp over here. We got someone
Uh-oh.
saying Miami will lose to Pitt as well for sure. I mean,
Ooh,
that is
bold prediction.
guaranteed. They're predicting this.
Hey.
We gotta bring these people in as a guest picker out here.
No,
But
I
they
gotta-
are.
I feel like
be
it
honest,
happens every
man.
year.
And
Every
he
year
said,
they
You
lose
might
to
not
Pitt.
be wrong.
but not
That's a
only
tough
that,
out, bro.
there is two picks in here that we're going to be revisiting this back when it's time for the ACC title because he is calling it right now. They will be losing to Georgia Tech on the ACC title. Mark, it's your floor. I mean, it's your team. What do you got here?
First of all, we've been doing this for 10 minutes. I'm getting picked on. already.
Hey.
So
Get
first
him
of all, thank you for at least saying that we'll be in the ACC championship game. Appreciate that. Secondly, do we have trouble with Georgia Tech? Yeah, we do. It happens, but this is a different team. If what shows up last week shows up, yes, we're losing 1,000%. But if we show up like we did the first 3 weeks of the season, ain't nobody in the ACC stopping us.
Not
We
even
just
the
can't have another
undefeated
L.
Georgia Tech.
Not even the undefeated Georgia Tech.
That's a bold statement, man. I mean, I'm gonna let
So-
Mark have it. I'm gonna let Mark keep the floor with his team.
Look,
Yeah.
so we played great defense against Notre Dame. I mean, I know CJ Carr is like a freshman quarterback, but still played good defense against top team. We turn around, we beat an overrated Florida team, but still played really good defense. We just need that defense to be more consistent going forward. We cannot have what we had last week. We cannot have Carson Beck throwing stupid passes. Were all the picks his fault? No. But at least 2 of them were really bad balls, especially the last ball. Not here nor there. Again, we move on to the next week.
It's still a little early too to
oh.
pick who's going to be in that conference championship because right now, I mean, Miami's only lost 1 game, but they're 9th in their conference technically.
I mean,
'Cause
I
they
had
lost
them
one-
dropping. I had
yeah.
them dropping to 5th when we talked last week. I had them at least dropping to 5th. I did not expect them to drop to 9th. That was a big dump on that one.
Oh, I'm
So
not talking
I-
about in the AP poll. I'm talking about in their conference.
Oh,
standings. They're
conference,
ninth.
gotcha.
Conference record.
Yeah,
But that's only our second conference game.
right.
Mark-
Exactly. I was going to say it's still super early.
Games.
Like right now, it's Georgia Tech and Virginia 1 and 2.
I don't, and Virginia is sneaky good as well. So just
They
for the
are.
record,
One, yeah.
but
They are. I'm not doubting that.
I thought all the picks were Beck's fault, if I'm frank, right? And then at part 2, you can't blame a defense when you continuously turn the ball over. They get no rest in between the plays. He's putting them in bad position on the field constantly. To me, this entire game is Beck. He lost that game single handedly.
Okay.
Just me.
And all I'll say to that is it's still a team game at the end of the day.
You're
That's it.
right. You ain't wrong about that.
100%.
That's it. Listen,
Defense
that's our
could have one
quarterback.
more stop. You know what I mean? That happens
that's
every
our
game.
quarterback.
One more
That's
stop.
what we have. That's who I'm riding with. End of story.
You
I
know,
trust Crystal Ball.
you're
I think-
sticking by your team. I guess that's ideal. I guess
I think it was me on our first cast that said Carson Beck's going to Carson Beck eventually. Did I not
Amen
say
to
that?
that. Amen to
You
that.
did,
And
yes,
then-
sir.
And then we had my man Zach over there talk about, well, you Georgia, you started dropping all these crazy stats. There's reason he's not at Georgia, bruh.
It's one
What?
bad game.
He
though.
Well,
was,
no,
and,
like-
and he wasn't the
One
Brinks
bad game,
truck
that's fine,
either.
that's fine. But Zach, that's not a bad game. A bad game is a couple picks, bro. He threw
I
damn near
mean, it's a
5.
horrible game, but
Yeah, that ain't a bad game, brother. That's you shouldn't be out there. Like you got to get benched at some point, right? Type of game.
no, they're not. They're
No,
not
it's
benching
like,
Carson
We're not
Beck
going
for
to
one
Emory
bad game.
Williams. We're not putting in Emory Williams at that point. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
I'm being somewhat sarcastic, but you know what I mean. That's not one bad game. That's a miserable, you know.
I thought
Anyway,
it was
we can
kind of
move on.
crazy though in
I
the
don't wanna
press
bust Mark
conference.
balls all day.
In the
Well-
press conference, he said that the receiver ran the wrong route, and that's why he threw that. I mean, what happened to the other 3 picks? But I mean, speaking of, you got to put some accountability on yourself as the quarterback. But speaking of putting accountability on yourself as a quarterback, staying in the same city there, but moving over to the NFL. Mike McDaniel this week in press conference. I'm
Good
sorry, Mark, we
Lord.
got to shit on you
I
a little
mean,
bit.
Good morning.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
let's
Little
not
bit.
sleep.
I don't know, brother, but this is Mike McDaniel on Tua. This is earlier, and I quote here: "He's going to take the snaps this week. He'll be our starter. My expectation is that we don't throw 10 picks."
He's not wrong.
He ain't wrong. I was gonna
Right,
say the
but
same thing.
But
What
as
he's
the
supposed
head
to say.
coach, though, just like you said last week, Josh, you got to keep that shit behind closed doors.
I don't
You know what I
disagree.
mean?
Well, hold on. I'm going to somewhat disagree with you because we were talking about a player doing that.
Right.
I think as the coach, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to light a fire under somebody's rear end, right? And he's basically trying to say, "Hey, I will bench your ass," right? I still like it behind closed doors, but I don't hate it as much coming from a coach as I do
Yeah, I
from
mean,
a player. You feel
I
me?
know they benched Tua last week for Quinn Ewers in there. He played what the last quarter, I think, but they were down like 27-0 at that point or whatever it was. But
Yeah.
But I mean,
just
Mike
not-
McDaniel, he's coaching for his job right now, so
Yeah.
obviously he should. If he's going to make the change, he might as well do it now. He
Bro,
has
his
nothing else to
job-
lose.
I don't think
he's
he
gonna
has a
be gone.
job. Yeah, I don't think he has a job after this season.
He gonna be gone.
He'll probably be
we,
back
uh,
San
we
Francisco
spoke a
running the
lot-
offense, probably.
listen, he's gonna go somewhere and be an OC and be a mastermind. It's gonna happen.
I was gonna say the same thing, Mark, because I think maybe he just needs a little change of scenery, man. Again, I said the same thing about Tomlin earlier, man. I'm not trying to be a dick to him because I do think he's a decent coach, but I think it's just best for both parties. It would a change of scenery. I think he could go somewhere and really do a good job. It's just not working in Pittsburgh for whatever reason. I don't know all the behind closed doors things, and it could be the same thing with Mike McDaniel. He didn't fall off from being a good coach. He was a good coach before, right? He's still the same. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work. A change of scenery is good, right? You've seen, like to your point, Mark. You pointed out a lot. We've seen it play out a million times. These guys go somewhere else and they're good again, right?
Yeah. Well, I
It is
mean,
what it is.
in that same conversation of, I mean, we're still stuck in the same state. We haven't even moved out of the state.
Shout out good old Florida, man.
Good old Florida. I mean, you got Billy Napier getting the boot out of there. A lot of their fans have
Long
been
overdue.
asking. They've been asking for a long time. Again, I'm not a Gators fan, and as I said on the last episode, I'm just getting into it when it comes to the college football. But it just it was a resound message from the fans that he needed to get going there. So that did happen last week. I mean, any hot takes there, Mark? I mean, it is your state. It's a state you root for. It's not the team you root for, but I mean, I don't know.
No, there's nothing in this state I root for that isn't Miami. So
let's get Mark.
Let's get that clear. Secondly, yes, it was a long time coming. Should have happened a lot sooner. But now the question is, and I'm tired of hearing about, Nick Saban. Realistically, who can fill those shoes? Like, it's still a big program, still a big name program, still a big job. Who is out there that, like, because I know they said something about Marcus Freeman. Basically, Marcus Freeman laughed and said, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
You got John Gruden being thrown around. There's names being thrown around, but again, it's pretty low.
John Gruden said he wants to coach in the SEC. If he goes to college ball, he wants to play in this. He wants to coach the SEC.
To me,
I don't
that's
see him going to
probably the
Florida, though.
most. That's the most likely scenario, in my opinion. If it's somebody big name like that, he's probably going to be the one. But I mean, low bar, right? The standard's pretty low right now. It's
Yeah, I mean,
but to your point,
Napier's.
when the crowd turns on you, dude, and they're chanting your name, fire your ass. I mean, it's pretty much done for you. To like Mark said, long overdue. But I'm not even so much, whatever about the guys coaching, but clock management, like basic things that you're paying this guy however many millions of dollars to do, and he can't even manage a clock properly or use a timeout properly, or the basics that you and I could sit here and be like, dude, why are you not doing? Why are you not calling time? Or why are you calling that fucking timeout? It's weird. Why are you throwing the ball in that scenario? That's why you should have gotten fired, right? I don't know what
he was clapping.
Yeah, the dude know football. I don't know, right?
I'm bringing up bullshit.
But I'm also not getting paid millions of dollars to coach a big name program, right? You got to know.
Yeah, I mean, he went 22-23 as a head coach there, 12-16 in SEC play. In SEC, you have to beat the top teams.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to beat Georgia, Bama, A&M. I mean, they beat Texas this year, but they're still fairly new to the SEC. But unfortunately, in the SEC, for these other coaches that are like in the mid tier to the bottom of the SEC, their job's on the line every single year because they're comparing
100%.
them. They're comparing them to those top programs. I mean, he was there for 4 years? I think 2021 he got hired.
And it should be,
3.5
guys.
I believe so.
We talked about it last week, man. Ryan Day was on the hot seat after 1 year not making it to the title game, right? Like, that's Big Ten, SEC, similar conferences, same pressure. And you don't get grace. You don't get leeway. Is it fair, like we talked about last time? No, probably not, but that's the way it goes, bro. You better figure it out, right?
Their next head coach will probably like Alabama's linebacker coach or some shit. Who fucking knows? Alabama, they'll get somebody else. They'll get somebody else from their program to go to the SEC to coach an SEC team. It's gonna happen, and then they're gonna lose to Alabama every year, just like we do. So
I don't know, bro. We'll see. I mean, again, a lot can happen. Let's see who the coach is, right? You can't really say much till you see who they bring in. A lot of those big names like a Gruden or somebody like that, that's instant recruiting, right? People are gonna want to go play for him. He could hit it big in the transfer portal. Who knows? I don't think you make that comment just yet because of the transfer portal. They could be awesome next year. They could be stacked coming up next year. Who knows?
What do you think the chances are they get with their uh what is it called, like the people that pay for shit for the school?
The
boosters.
boosters.
Yeah, the boosters. What are the chances you think they go get old Urban Meyer again?
No way, dude. Why?
You don't think so?
That guy's a trash bag, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but I
I
mean, if
also
you're the athletic director, you go to all them boosters and like, we need 20 million a year. He's
Yeah.
going back.
But
Yeah.
he's making so much
Yeah,
money
but they're gonna
on
want
TV.
him. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
him. I don't. There was too
I
much.
wouldn't either.
Mark, go ahead. I mean, cut you off.
It's just that like Saban and Urban Meyer, they're making way too much money just sitting on TV for a few hours.
Yeah, with no
Saban ain't
pressure.
going. He's not. He won't coach again. I
No.
don't think. He keeps making the jokes like I haven't heard a number yet, but he's not going back to coach.
I think he could.
I think
he
he'd
could.
go to Florida though.
I don't know if he'll go to Florida. I don't know where he'd go, but
No.
I think he could coach again. I don't. I think Urban Meyer's unrealistic. To Mark's point, I think he probably is making money and probably doesn't care. I think Saban still is a football guy, and I think part of him is like, man, I really want to be back out there, right?
Well, listen,
Um,
we got some support here on the Josh's side of things here on the Josh
Let's
camp.
go.
We got an Ohio State fan saying Ohio State is the best football team ever.
Come on, tell
Quite,
him.
you know, I don't know about all that.
Tell him.
Ever?
Tell him.
Ever is
Let's
tough.
do
I mean,
this.
I
Ever
will
is
say that there was a stats that came out about their wide receivers. Their last 6 wide receivers are top on the league. I mean, you on that you gotta give them
Wide
credit where
receiver
it's
you,
due.
baby.
Hey, you gotta give
Wide
them credit
receiver.
on
And we
that
got
one.
2 dogs right now. It's same, just filling the shoes. You look at Jeremiah Smith. You got Carnell Tate out there. Tate gets overshadowed by Jeremiah Smith, but let me tell you something. If he was on any other team, he would be Jeremiah Smith. He is that good. He's just as good, if not better. Um, we're gonna load them back up. There's more right behind them. That's what we do. That's what we do.
I'll take him down there in Georgia if he wants to transfer. Well, he's
Oh,
gonna go to the
no,
league,
we
obviously,
good.
but
We
he'll go to the
good.
league. He'll be a top 5 pick for sure.
100%. Like
Yeah.
again, they're studs, bro. And I think people are starting to learn it in the NFL, right? Don't pass on an Ohio State wide receiver. If you need a receiver, you better get him, right?
Yeah.
I think again to Ryan's point, there's a lot of them showing out right now in the NFL, bro.
Yeah. and-
Imagine just a few years ago, our receiver room was nuts. Just think about it. Smith and Jigba, Marvin Harrison Jr., all of them were in the same freaking room, dude. That's nuts.
Look at the
On one
quarterbacks
team.
they have too. They don't have like crazy superstar quarterbacks either.
Don't have
Kyler,
to.
Kyler
Don't have
Murray
to.
over there just running for his life, and I
But
mean,
But have you guys watched? And it's an honest question. I know you guys aren't Ohio State fans. Have you watched them play? Have you seen where he's saying is throwing the ball?
I
Like, bro,
watch,
I
I
haven't
watch,
wa-
I
I
watch
watched the game, to be
clips.
honest.
I'll watch clips here and there.
He's laser beamed. He's putting the ball in very receiver friendly places, right? He makes it very easy for those receivers to catch the ball. I think he looks fantastic. And I think Homeboy in the chat is probably right. This is probably one of the better Ohio State teams I've seen in the past 10 years. This, I think, is safe.
Mm.
Yeah.
About that. I don't know about
Absolutely.
the last 10 years.
It's, but you know why? But Mark, you know why? It's because the defense. We are not known to have a fantastic defense, right? It's been called soft, and hell, in cases it has been soft. That defense ain't soft, and they ain't giving up no points. When you get inside the
there-
red zone, it is not a freebie.
Has their defense been mediocre though, or has just the offense been so good over the past 7-8 years?
I think I think a little bit of both. I think the defense has been somewhat mediocre. I would call it. I wouldn't call it hard nosed. I think that's a lot of times when we lost to Michigan. You know, the past few years, that I think it was because of defense. They were able to run the ball. We had pretty explosive offenses, but you know, it's one of those things. If your defense is not good, which ours wasn't, you got to score with them. And we just, you know, if we missed one score, I knew it was our ass because they were going to go down there and score, right? This defense is different, bro. Like it's very, very difficult to score. That's why I said what I said. I don't think it's because of the offense. The offense can handle its own, but to me, the defense makes that team right now because they play again. They don't want you to score. They want to shut your ass out. And I don't care if it's 30 to nothing. They're still playing hard because they want that shutout. You know what I mean? It means something to them. That to me is the key, bro. Just saying.
Well, listen,
I'll let you say that.
before we get to the pickings here for college football, we just gotta talk about it. I mean, I'm wearing the Puerto Rico shirt. We got the Puerto Rican flag in the back. We got the we got the paint in the back. Bad Bunny, confirm. We ain't gonna move away from that. Come on, Mark. You can't hate on the man. Come on, man. You gotta get yourself some sazon, some seasoning on your life, man. You know. So why are you so upset about this Bad Bunny? We talked about it earlier, and you just get so upset.
I'm not upset. I'm upset the fact that this is a conversation.
It's a conversation because the people make it a conversation.
agree.
It's just what do we
Yeah.
do about it?
I'm gonna confess.
Watch the halftime show or don't watch it. That's it.
I was gonna confess something to you guys, and I'll be dead ass honest with you. In all my years of watching a Super Bowl, I've never watched the halftime show.
Mm.
I usually get up, I take
That's
a
when we
break.
get to play
I
the
go
food,
stretch.
baby.
No, bro, exactly. I go get food. I go get me a drink. I go
Beer
outside. I
run.
stretch my legs out. I don't like. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a live music like on TV kind of guy. Like I like live music if I'm in the crowd. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm
Mm.
not gonna. It's just boring to me. So I don't give a shit who it is. If I'm being honest, I don't care if it was. It could be George Strait to Snoop Dogg. I don't give a damn. I'm not watching it either way. Don't matter to me. So I don't care. I don't got.
All right, listen. I think this year, Mark. I think the responsibility is up to us here, the Hispanics on the group. I think we make some
Yeah.
Spanish food. I think we make some good old Puerto Rican food. We get together, and
I'll
then
be there, big dog.
we
Let me
got
know.
we
Yeah,
got
man.
Bad Bunny. We got Puerto Rican food. You can't go wrong. You look like you can make some mean coquito. So I don't know.
Listen, Ryan. If I'm watching the Super Bowl, I want wings. I want burger. I don't care.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you're
might
done.
might as well tell me you got a bald eagle and American flag flying behind you right now, Mark. Good Lord. I mean, I'm talking about Bad Bunny right now, brother man. Chicken wings and
You're a lot
pizza.
more. You're a lot more. It's pizza. There's not an X in that word, but
And a lot of people don't realize though is that these performers pay to play at the Super Bowl. They don't get paid to do the shit. They pay their own money to set everything up. And Bad Bunny is one of the most popular artists in the world right now. The halftime show, like the watch numbers, are going to go through the roof just because of how international he
Yeah.
is. I don't mind it, whatever. I'm not going to understand what he's saying, but I don't care. I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
Like vibe. I'm gonna hit the
Ryan will-
salsa
Ryan will
or whatever you guys
I'll
do.
translate. I'll translate for you. I
I'll
mean,
translate.
that's how I felt when I was watching, Katy Perry do their halftime show. I didn't really understand what was. I didn't really understand what the hell was going on in there. Hey, the Spanish, the accent is coming out a little thick out right now. So.
Have
okay.
y'all ever heard Ryan do karaoke Pitbull? Because
Hey,
the man's got some talent.
it's pretty
He's got
good.
some talent. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Dale,
we might have to do a
Dale.
live episode from the karaoke side of things.
My man was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was good. He was good. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Listen, we got
Anyway.
week 9 matchups coming up to you guys now here for the college football side of things. Listen, we're gonna start hot and ready. We got a good rivalry matchup with the Michigan and Michigan State coming out hot. I mean, I'm not really a fan of any of them. Give me the Wolverines to just take it home on the rivalry match. So I'll leave that up to you guys there to fight it out there.
I don't even remember who I picked because I have to use my stupid phone.
Let me see. I got you here. Let me see.
Tell me who I picked because I think I picked the upset. I think I picked Michigan State.
You did pick Michigan State on it. Yep. You got Michigan State winning on it.
You're picking with your heart
Self-explanatory, man.
right there. Yeah,
I
you're
won't
picking with your heart right there.
No. I won't even go. No, I don't think so. I think Michigan interstate rivalry, always a tough game. Michigan's not playing well right now. Give me Michigan State. Easy.
I mean, they both look pretty bad, but Michigan's ranked, so I'm taking Michigan.
Yeah, I got the Wolverines as well.
All right. Well,
So I'm a lone man over there.
yeah,
All
you're
right.
you're alone tonight on this one. Well, you
You
got
guys should probably pick Michigan then. Just saying.
you got the another hot and ready coming at you. You got the LSU Tigers coming at a 20th place rank against Texas A&M, third on the ranking. Josh went hot on the LSU side of things there.
Upset of the week.
Upset of the week on that one. Well, I went Texas A&M on that one. I didn't go upset on that one. Give me Texas A&M taking the dub. I don't think LSU takes it on this one this week. So
SEC football, it's going to be a good game, but it's Texas A&M. They're too good right now.
So I'm picking Texas A&M to win, but I did it for a reason, just for
Mhm.
myself. So right now, number 1 and 2 in the SEC is Texas A&M and Alabama. I don't want to go to the championship game. I know that sounds crazy. I'd rather just slide into the playoff and beat them when it matters, baby. Give me Texas A&M.
Mm,
That's that SEC talk for you.
That's
mm.
right. I'll take it any way I can get it, baby.
All right. I mean that's a tough one there.
We
B.
don't talk like that in the Big Ten, baby.
Yeah, that's. I guess Ohio is
Give
just
us
used to
all a vote.
winning. You know, they want to win everything. So,
Right.
um, well, we got BYU coming in hot against Iowa State. I'm gonna keep it rolling with the BYU. Josh picked that one too for his pick this week. I
Oh,
mean, they did great
yeah,
last
same.
week. You know, give it to me again. Why not?
Yep. Same for me as well.
Yep.
Same.
I think I lost Josh there. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I lost him there on the transition.
No,
It's a little
I
laggy, but
got-
it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Are we
Okay.
are we losing? Are we losing him, or am I lagging?
No,
You're
there you
good.
go.
It was
back.
you, but
He's
you're
back
straight.
there.
Yeah, I think we all went BYU on that. So
Yeah, it was
we're
it,
good.
it
Yeah,
was heavy on the
across the board.
BYU on that one. Well, hey,
Heavy on the
listen,
BYU.
you got Bama against the Gamecocks coming in. I went Bama. I believe Josh also went with Bama on that one. I mean SEC football on
all
that
went
one.
Bama.
And we all went on
Yep.
that one. You got Auburn against the Razorbacks. I mean, listen, hold on, wait a minute. I got to give myself props here, okay? I did not study all these names. This is all coming straight from the dome, okay? I don't even know how I remember all these names right now. Razorbacks, Auburn Tigers. I mean, good Lord, I'm impressing myself.
Welcome to the culture, baby. We're
Wow,
good-
I
glad to have
feel
you.
so cultured right now. Good Lord. Well, listen,
Good
I-
mayonnaise
Tigers
culture,
War
baby.
Eagle.
Jesus. Well, I'm going with Auburn here. Josh went with the Razorbacks on his pick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with Auburn just to see if maybe they'll put a fight this week. Who knows? We'll see what happens on that one.
Also going to Auburn. I listen. I don't have anything to say about the SEC, so I ain't gonna talk about it. Auburn.
Yeah, shout out my boy Dalton. Give me Auburn.
All right. Well, we got Kentucky.
Auburn's probably the pick.
Yeah, everybody went Auburn on that one. We got Kentucky coming in. I have no idea who they're playing. I cannot decipher that logo.
Kansas State.
Kansas.
That's Kansas.
Kansas. All right. Well, I'm going with Kentucky because I couldn't figure out the logo, so I'm not going to root
It's
for
Kansas.
them. So it's Kansas. Kansas. We're going with Kansas.
Kansas for-
fool.
No, no, no.
It's Kansas versus Kansas State,
Kansas
not
versus
Kentucky.
What?
Kansas
I
State.
thought it was Kentucky.
There
What?
ain't no damn Kentucky in there.
Well, listen. Give me the parrot. Whatever the parrot is, give me the parrot. Okay.
It's the
I-
Jayhawks. Jesus Christ.
Give me whatever parrot's going on
Damn
in here.
Danny, You better hope we don't have any Kansas fans in the chat. They're gonna be on your ass.
I
I
think
don't
they're
think there's a
asleep right
Kansas fan
now.
in the entire world.
I-
So.
They
Except
said
for
I don't
basketball
think they're-
season.
Hey, they're good at basketball. Come on, stop.
they're gonna have to hold on for that season to come back around. So
Yeah, I also got Kansas. On to the next one because that's the fucking worst game I've ever seen in my entire life.
I got K State.
all right.
Okay.
Oh, look at that one. Well, we got the USF Bulls against some sort of Tigers and Maryland,
Memphis.
maybe Memphis.
Memphis.
I was close. It was
Memphis,
close.
fool.
I threw one out there just to see if it would hit. I'm going with the state team. I'm going with USF on that one. So
Same.
I'm going with the
Not
right
a lot.
team. I'm going with Memphis. It's a AAC matchup, and currently
I thought
USF is running it. So
USF was running. Oh, you
So
went
you're
with the
taking
unranked.
you're taking USF.
yeah,
oh, it sounded like you were going for Memphis there for a second. I got confused there.
you
Yeah.
thought- Not so
I'm taking
fast.
this is my upset of the week. I got Memphis.
Ooh, we got an upset alert. Okay.
Well, boys,
All
Zach has got a good track record right now. That
Yeah.
might be.
I
You know,
went 5-5. I ain't got no
looking.
track record. The NFL is my sweet
Yeah,
spot. baby.
NFL. Yeah, NFL. He went pretty good on it. So,
I mean, 5-5, still 500. You Mike Tomlin level. You
yeah,
good?
that is true. Well, listen, we
I wish
got
I was getting paid like him, but
Don't we all? Oklahoma coming in strong on 13 against Ole Miss. I'm gonna go Oklahoma. No reason behind it. I mean, why not? I'm thinking about Baker Mayfield times. Maybe happens this weekend again. Who knows? I don't know. Put
Baker
the flag.
Mayfield don't play there no more.
Hey, listen, he's still riding there rent free. You know, that's kind of how it goes. So, I'm
Ole
gonna go
Miss,
with
baby.
Oklahoma.
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss on that one.
Yeah, I'm going Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. All right.
Okay.
What do you got, Zachy boy?
Zachy,
I also have Ole Miss. I'm sorry.
Ole Miss. All right. Well, listen,
pick.
I'm gonna throw a limb out here. This is gonna be my upset of the week. So we got another upset alert. I'm gonna go with UCLA. Don't know why. No reason behind it. But listen, Miami
They're
by a
playing well.
million. Miami by a million. Louisville handle business. I'm feeling the same way with UCLA this weekend. Hopefully they don't let me down. So we'll see. We'll make it happen. I mean, it happened last weekend. I went good with it. We'll see what happens. Upset of the week for me. I know you ain't happy about it. You ain't gonna be. I know you ain't happy with it. It's all right.
I don't care. UCLA is
Well,
just hot.
Josh is, Josh is very hot on this team right now. This is on his power ranking, being number 2 underneath Ohio State, obviously. So he's been rooting for them heavy. You were rooting heavy for them, Indiana. They're playing UCLA, so that's my upset of the week. I'm going with UCLA on this.
There's no
one.
fucking way UCLA is going to beat Indiana, dude. Are you off your rocker?
Sometimes.
That
So
let me tell you, Ryan. I'm going to look you in the face and tell you that game may be a 30-point spread. You're
It might be.
crazy as hell if you think UCLA gonna beat them.
All right, hey, we're gonna have to sit down and watch that one. I'm gonna have to go live there and just watch and just suffer through it and see what happens.
You do that.
I
That would be
got-
very bad.
absolutely.
I got Indiana by 50. So
Whoa,
I
hey. That's a big one there.
Bro, Indiana's nasty. I'm telling you.
Oh, we're gonna see what happens this weekend. But listen, your game day
is it in
matchup.
Indiana?
I'm not sure.
It's Indiana. Yeah.
Probably more than
It's
likely.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah. Indiana by 50.
Your game day matchup of the week is gonna be the Missouri Tigers against Vandy. Give me Vandy. I think
Give me
they'll-
Van. Give
yeah.
me Van.
Okay. Real quick before I make my pick, Ryan, can you guess what Vanderbilt's team is?
What do you mean? Like
Like their
the
mascot?
The Vanderbilt what?
Oh,
no shot on
Don't
that
look it
one.
up.
No shot. I'm not.
Come on,
I'm just
come
looking at.
on,
I'm just looking at the picture of
come
their
on.
quarterback. I could not tell you what they are really. Nothing comes to mind. So not gonna give it a try.
I'm not going to answer it.
Oh,
Missouri. I wanted,
got Missouri,
I
Mark?
wanted to see which. Yeah, I got Missouri. I just
Who you
want to
got,
see what
Josh?
you threw out there.
Vanderbilt, man. Vanderbilt. It's a close game. I think it's gonna be a good game. I got Vanderbilt. Missouri's gonna play them tough. Missouri played Bama tough. They're a tough team. I got Vandy. Vandy looking good.
Ryan, I'm not going to tell you exactly what team. I'm just going to say give me the Commodores.
Well, definitely it's not gonna be the Missouri Tigers. So it
Okay,
kind of
we-
makes sense, at least I'm that smart, to know what I'm talking
Zach-
about half of the time.
Zachy threw you a bone, bro.
Yeah, he
Zachy
threw
you
me
a
something out
bone.
there. I'm not gonna remember if you ask me again. And that went in one ear and out the other immediately.
I was trying to give him homework. But,
Ooh,
whatever.
that's gonna be a tough one there. Well, listen, this is gonna be a special time here for all of you guys. We're going to be jumping into or UFC. My God, I almost said something else.
USA.
Josh is a little frozen there on that side, but
No,
we're
hold
gonna-
on. I'm getting something. You're good.
he's getting something. All right. We're going to go to the UFC matchups this weekend. Some good fights, but we got our very first picker coming around, our guest picker. Listen, he is a coming up superstar over here on our Lakeside Lane Men Invitational and our Wednesday Shooter Bowling League. Upcoming superstar. He practices the sport, no record at all. Or man here, Josh, we have heard where he has tapped him out. He has,
I have
John,
tapped him out.
he has tapped him
tapped me
out.
out too.
Yeah, he tapped him out too. He did say he is a white belt with 3 stripes. I called him Adidas when he told me that because just that kind of was what it sounded like. But with no further ado, we got John Diaz joining us over here today on the Shoot You Take podcast. We went full government on that one.
You gave him an entrance like.
Hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the right way. He's mute. John, you muted. John, you muted. You muted, John.
You remember it, Zach?
Two stripes.
Two stripes. Sorry.
Zach, you remember the movie Black Knight when when he was getting introduced as Luke Skywalker or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded
Oh
like.
yeah,
bro.
with Martin Lawrence. A lot of people
When
don't
he's
know
like,
about that
"Oh,
movie.
it's
That's
starting
such a
at
good
power
movie.
forward." Yeah, that's what you sounded like. Jesus Christ, Ryan.
Hey.
I'm over here sweating and shit.
We're gonna
what we
make
doing?
him feel welcome. We're gonna make sure that
He's
they
welcome.
feel loved. We want to make sure we keep him around for the UFC segments moving forward.
This is our guest UFC guy for real. Happy to have him, Johnny Boy. What's up, my dog? What's up, G?
How you doing?
Shit.
I had
not
that
calling the
awesome
timeout on
opening,
that.
Oh, thank you. Woo! Love the background. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, listen, we're gonna be talking about the main event here, or
Okay.
more like the main cards essentially. The top
I am
five
so
matches in here.
excited to hear Ryan pronounce these names.
Listen,
Oh yeah, this is gonna be.
I am going to give it a very good try. Like I mentioned earlier, the Hispanic accent tonight is a little extra thick, like some extra thick mayo coming out on this one. But listen,
Oh,
starting on that, I know it's not good when it's extra thick, right? But we got
Oh,
Alexander Rakic with a 14-5 record, and Asamat Morsakhanov with a 15-0.
Okay.
Listen,
What?
pretty
That's
good,
not bad.
pretty good, all right, pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna get any better than that. So it's probably just gonna go downhill from that one. But listen, I'm just gonna go based on the record here. I'm gonna go with Morsakhanov with a 15-0. He's gonna keep it just nice and steady and clean, going 16-0. But we're gonna leave that here to Johnny Boy to give us his pick and just give us some background on this one here.
All right. So first off, both these guys are knockout artists, each one. So looking back, even though he's 15-0, Berzikhanov, I think I tried to pronounce that right. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
What I'm looking at, I'll say first or second round knockout by
Mhm.
Berzikhanov, because Rekic, his fights have been either first round knockout or decision. It hasn't been
Mm.
too consistent.
Not so
Berzikhanov is
fast, my friend.
Ooh, not so fast.
I'm going completely opposite. I'm going Rakic by first or second round knockout. He hits hard. He's fast. I think he's got a speed advantage over homeboy. We're on opposite sides of the fence on that one, my friend.
But here's the fun part about heavyweights.
Mm.
Oh
They
yeah,
gas
you get
faster.
touched. Yeah,
One hit, one little punch changes the whole game. That
you
it
are
does
not wrong.
matter.
That's why we love this sport, and that's why it's so
We
hard
do.
to pick it, right? Because it doesn't matter anybody's in one of those fights. It's not like a football game, right? There's one dude
Or
against one
NASCAR,
dude,
we
and
know what way they're going. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
We don't know. You know.
These things are hard to pick right, and who knows? You get tapped. Anybody can get hit on the chin, and you can go under. I don't care how good you are.
Sleep. Ain't
Yeah,
that?
100%. So we go opposite sides on that one, but hey, it's all good.
All right. What about you boys?
Y'all boys picking?
I don't know. I mean, like, I got my pick.
Yeah, I got mine as well. I'm taking Mirzakhanov or however you say it.
Not it didn't sound as good. It
As a
didn't sound
man. Azamet.
So the only reason I'm taking what's the name? Ratchik.
Rockish, yeah, Rockish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking him only because of the reach and size advantage. That's it.
Okay.
Good call. Good
Well,
call.
Listen, on your next match, you guys, Alexander Volkov with a 38-11 record against Jalton Almeida with a 22-3.
This is an awesome fight, by the way. I love
Listen,
this fight.
I do. I mean, I do like Volkov on it, but I'm gonna go with Almeida, Brazilian power. See what happens. See what happens. And I know Volkov got the power too. I'm not saying he doesn't got the power. Both heavyweights, but I'm gonna go with the Brazilian on this one.
I'll take this one first, and I'll let Johnny get in. But to me, Almeida, jiu-jitsu specialist. Just Johnny, you gotta love this, right? Volkov striking advantage, but I think Almeida's jiu-jitsu. He's nasty, man. I think he's gonna get him, and he can stand and throw too. I think he has an advantage there. I think he has a slight disadvantage on the feet, but when it goes to the ground, there's no competition, in my humble opinion. I'll go Almeida submission. He's gonna submit him. He'll catch him.
I mean, I'm with that. I'm with that. I was looking. See, that was the hard part that I was trying to think is how this would go. Because if it went distance, Volkov is going to beat him during cardio wise all day. But with Almeida, that's the thing. I know he has really good ground game.
Awesome.
He has knocked. He has hands. I
Mhm.
really do think if it goes to the ground, Almeida all day. If it's stand up though, I'm gonna give it to Volkov. I mean, he's gonna
Well,
keep the distance, and he's
I
gonna.
think
Mhm.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't mean to cut you off, but you're right. He definitely has a reach advantage. He's got length. He's tall. I think he does have the slight advantage on the feet due to that. But I don't know, man. Something about me just says I think Almeida's gonna be able to get in there. He's gonna be able to take something. Well, he might get a heel hook. Something crazy, right? It's gonna be something wild. He's gonna leave an arm there or something. He's gonna take it home. Just saying.
I'm
I didn't mean
gonna.
to cut you off.
No, you're good. I'm. You know what? I'm probably gonna go Volkov with this one. Believe it or not. Yeah. I just I
Good.
yeah, just he's coming off decision win, so like I know he goes the distance. His last fight before that, he did get a knockout against Alexander Romnov, which that was a pretty big tough. That was a tough dude. So like I said, still saying the same. Ground Almeida. When it goes to Volkov, stand up all day. He's just gonna just keep pushing him.
Well,
Mark,
I got
what do you?
Almeida.
Almeida. All right.
I also have Almeida.
Y'all are wild. Okay.
Well, listen,
Smart,
on,
smart boys.
on this next matchup, you got Mario Bautista, the most, the easiest name out of this entire card at a 16-2 against Omar Nurmagomedov. That's as good as I'm gonna say that last name.
Nurmagomedov, but
Nurmagomedov,
Close.
who knows? Close. He's probably not even understanding what I'm saying right now. But he's 18-1. But I will give him. He's gonna go 19-1 this weekend. I feel like everybody from that camp, it is just like a different animal. It's almost like they don't do anything but just like practice and
Kick
fight
ass.
all day long. It's pretty insane what's coming out of that campsite. So, yeah, give me Almer going 19-1 on this one.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say a lot on this one. Easy. Nurmagomedov, it's not close.
I
He's
agree.
gonna
I believe
dominate.
he's gonna
Just
sniff his nuts the whole time.
yeah, but just saying the real man. Oh, you can't see because it's fading.
Can't
But
see it.
it's my. Look at that. There you go.
There we go.
Marab
Okay.
Yeah.
took care of Umar. That was what
There
gave
you
him
go.
his L right there. But Batista, he maybe stand up if it's possibility. He's good at ground game too. But Umar is literally gonna just drag him against the cage and hold him down
Gonna
and just
smother
ground
him.
and pound.
Yep.
Which I mean, people get mad about it, but that's a part of the game. I mean,
Yeah.
Part of the game.
what do you
You gotta
want?
defend it. Defend it.
Exactly. And so yeah, that's an easy one, no doubt.
Agreed.
Umar.
Give me the gentleman fighting out of the good old U.S. of A. Give me Batista.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Huge upset on that one there. Then on the next matchup, we got the women's strawweight coming in title fight. Verna Gandiroba against Mackenzie Dern, both Brazilian. Give me Mackenzie Dern. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she hits hard. Not sure. She just looks like she hits hard. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why.
How you
You're
do?
spot on, my friend. Now this is fight 2, right? She lost
Yeah.
the first fight, right?
Yep.
So this is one of the reasons I'm going with her in the second fight. But I'm gonna tell you, she's striking. Her striking, she has a huge striking advantage. And you are correct. She does hit like a Mack truck, right? She's got to use that power. Um, I read in her camp they've been working heavily on wrestling transitions, right? Because that's where she really got dominated. And frankly, the other chick's pretty one-dimensional. Again, she's going to try to smother. They should know very well what she's going to try to do. She's going to come in. She's going to try to hold her down, ground and pound. That's her thing. I've heard she's been working on that. I read a good article about it. And frankly, her opponent's one-dimensional. I think Mackenzie, if she really trained that and comes into this fight in better shape than she did in the first fight. I think she took the first fight lightly. She's gonna win.
I have Mackenzie Dern as well, just to get that out of the way.
I also have Mackenzie Dern.
So they're both okay. So stand up wise, they're not. They're gonna have some nice little scraps, but it's ground game, 100% with these two. When it comes down to it, Mackenzie Dern, she's been training like crazy, and I think she's personally what I think is gonna happen. I'm gonna say maybe first or second round again. I can't. It's so hard to tell on this. Maybe first round armbar. I
Mm.
Just for a
can
title.
see it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
yeah. And I really do. Mackenzie's gonna do. She's gonna do an armbar on her or a rear naked choke. But I'm going more on the armbar side because I just know that Verna's. I know she's gonna make a mistake on the ground. I know she is, and Dern's just gonna execute that easily, and she's gonna pick it up. I'll say first round armbar.
Yeah. Good call.
That's a good pick on that one. Well, listen, you main event a lot of heavyweight fights on this one. But you
I love
got
this one.
your Englishman Tom Aspinall going against a freshman Zariel Gain.
Mm,
Listen, and still, that's all I'm gonna say on that one. Um, just pass it over to you guys, and still they're gonna be Aspinall keeping that title.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I got Aspinall, and I'm gonna tell you why. Big power, wrestling skills are gonna be on display. Gain, Gone. I'm not sure exactly how he likes it pronounced, but he's a monster, dude. Tom cannot take too many hits from him. He's expert kickboxer, very well, but he does not have a good ground game. He's lost most of his fights that he's lost on the ground. He's 0-2 in title fights in his career. Right, this is a title fight, big stage. He was submitted by John Jones. Now, again, it's hard to really think that's negative because it was John Jones, right? But he has lost by submission before. I think Tom gets him on the ground and either submits him or he beats him, by decision. It's going to be one of those fights that, may not be so exciting for the fans, or, they're going to get in there and mix it up. And if they do, I still think Tom comes out on top. I think he's got him beaten in every category.
So I'm gonna agree. Tom's definitely gonna have it. Reason why, the big power first off, and he has wrestling. So Gain, kickboxer. So when that transition coming from MMA from kickboxing, I mean, of course, what's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna go for the you're gonna take them down where they're not comfortable. You're gonna drown them out. And I knew that with Jones when he was fighting. Look what happened. Took him, and just dismantled him.
Mauled him.
Because
Yep.
now I will give Gain Gone. He did. I think he actually won by decision against Volkov, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was it last year. Yeah, it was by decision. Which see that makes sense. Like I was saying with Volkov, he's the stand-up man. He's just gonna keep piecing. And but Gone was a little bit better when it came to that part. But with Aspinall, I think he's going to stand up for him with a little bit. Probably feel how Gone's pressure is. See how heavy his punches are. Feel it out. And if he notices like, well, maybe the stand up might be a little rough. So what's the next best thing? Take a kickboxer down and take care of the
Yep.
problem. It's either going to end with ground and pound or flatten him out and put him in a choke. And that's where I see it happening.
Cool. Yep.
For me, honestly, this one's easy for me. I mean, Aspinall's won 11 of the last 12, a bunch by knockout. I think he holds the belt, and I think we get the fight at the White House. I think you get John Jones and Aspinall, and that's when I think he'll lose it.
So this is why I'm thankful John is here, because my input is, I know who Aspinall is, so I'm picking him.
And not, Zeki, boy, would we be lucky to get that fight. I don't think
Yeah.
that's going to happen. John Jones is going to retire as the best probably to ever do it. I don't know that we ever see him again, but he just lost his brother. He's got money. He's probably not training. I don't. To train for somebody like a Tom Aspinall, he'd have to be training, pretty full time if he's going to compete. I don't. Not a wise move if he does come back and do it, unless he has plenty of time to get ready. Getting
I
fight
honestly
shape
think
is not easy.
I honestly think he will. I mean, those paydays for that card is going to be insane, and I don't think nobody's turning down that kind of money. And
He's
I
got
think because
plenty
if
of
it's
money.
but if it's in July next year, he'll probably train for 6 months, and then I think that will be his last fight.
I mean, again, brother, I hope you're right. I think I don't think there's a man on the planet walking right now that can beat John Jones if John Jones is at his best. I think he's one of the best I've ever seen. Between him and Anderson, for me, are the two best that I've ever seen. So, in their times. So,
I told
yeah.
John, God, probably 5-6 years ago that if John Jones went to heavyweight, nobody's beating him. Nobody.
I actually liked him better at light heavy, to be honest with you. But I get it. I mean, he looked like he had more
his
speed
last
and
fight.
things.
He was like his heavyweight. You
Yeah.
could tell how slow his movement. I'm sorry, that
Yeah.
Stipe fight. It was. I think Jones is.
Yeah.
I think he's done what he had to do. He got GOAT status.
Yep.
He needs to stay where he's at.
I don't like him at heavyweight, man. I just don't. I like him better at light heavy. He's faster. He looks more like John Jones. He's more unpredictable. I think when he goes to heavy, he relies a lot more on his wrestling versus his striking. And again, you can't fault him, right? But it just makes it not as exciting to me when he goes to light heavy. He just makes people look silly. He's fast. He's throwing these wacky punches and elbows from weird angles that you just
And they
can't see
work.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Like
he's good.
like
He just
the
looks
crazy
good.
one that everybody, the oblique kick.
Yeah,
That thing is
he does
nasty
weird
as heck,
shit.
and it
Yeah,
works.
but he
It works.
lands. I mean, it's
Yep.
awesome. I haven't seen that extremely from him at heavyweight. Now I'd have to go back and watch every fight. Maybe I'm saying something I shouldn't, but he just looks slower, and he looks like he just wants to rely on something that's a bit easier for him to do.
Agree.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was about to say something I don't remember. Oh yeah, he
Spit it
choked.
out,
He
man.
choked Gunn out in 2 minutes in the first round.
Wow.
I think the only person that could possibly give him a run for his money right now is Aspinall. In heavyweight, I mean, there's the rumor going around right now that he might fight fucking Piera at light heavyweight at the White House, but I would rather watch him fight Aspinall, in my opinion, at heavyweight. But
So
it-
this I got something here. In a
Go
second.
ahead, Johnny. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
So here's my thing. I think Alex would win. So here's my thing. A lot of people keep forgetting about this. One of his other coach is Glover Teixeira. People keep forgetting about this man. When he fought John Jones in his prime, he lost by decision. I'm not like a Gustafsson fight either, where it was
He put
back
up a
and
hell
forth.
of a fight. That was a hell of a fight.
Point wise, everybody was looking. He stood up with him. I think he could have won. He was
Yeah, it's
right
close.
there, and with
It was close.
Glover in Alex's ear, telling him what to look out for, and how Alex does his kicks and his punches. And thank God Pierre came back from anklet fight, and he pushed the pace.
Yeah.
He didn't do where he was skeptical, scared the whole time.
Yeah.
If he pushed the pace with Jones and with his um, takedown defense, personally, I think Alex would have it all day because he still has the younger on his side.
I mean,
Because
I like Alex, man, but I think you're wrong. I think at light heavy, absolutely no one's beaten John Jones. I know he's a little more today than he has been in the past, but no one's beaten him. He's too fast, man. He's too good. Um, Pereira's got a couple balls. He's a great fighter, right? Awesome fighter. He should probably steer clear of John Jones. I don't think that'd be good for him and his legacy. Just keep doing what he's doing. Leave John Jones alone.
Well, like I said, we can hope to see whatever happens. Like I said, we're wanting Conor
Sure.
back, but we don't.
Conor
how things are
McGregor's
going.
never fighting again, guys.
Nah, he's
never
not. He's
fighting
not
again.
coming back. One of the best to ever do
Not
it.
if-
But not gonna
Can't even
happen.
pass
Zach,
the drug
what'd
test.
you say before, Zach? What'd you say? What was that? That money.
He can't pass
yeah,
the
the money
drug
talks,
test.
bro.
Yeah, but he can't pass the
drug
test. Yeah, he can't pass
First
the
of
test.
all, second of all, he doesn't need money. He owns all kinds of companies. He's multi-billionaire. He doesn't need any money. He's
Great
not gonna go get
whiskey,
punched
by
in
the way.
face.
Great whiskey.
John, you know how hard it is to train for a fight. If you are a billionaire, were you gonna go in there and take leg kicks and do all that crazy shit? Is that worth it to you? You really would
Yeah.
do that?
Hey, I got
Think
the
about
liver.
it.
I'll get a metal leg or a metal arm or some shit. If I have that kind of money, then why?
But
You know,
but be real. Like the dude's on a yacht and in his little shorty shorts and fucking drinking Mai Tais and snorting cocaine. Why would he want to go into a gym with a bunch of sweaty dudes and roll around and train? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Just think about it.
Not wrong.
the man likes to party. I get you.
Yeah.
I understand. But
So
yeah,
party, bro. Enjoy. Be a party guy. Don't step back in the fight game.
same
You
how I
can't do
feel
that.
with Jones. That's how I feel about Jones. Same thing. It's time to go on.
I don't disagree with you. I think it's probably his time too. But I think he can still fight. Conor can't fight anymore. I don't want to fight Conor on the street if we can whoop my ass, but
Whoop all
he
their
can't.
asses
He
with
can't
his hands
compete.
tied behind his fucking back.
He can't. Well, don't get too crazy. But he can't. He can't compete with the people that are in the UFC today, bro. He's gonna get dog walked.
Well,
Is there any more comments? Is no one talking shit?
nah,
Like,
not right now. Only person talking
Jeez.
shit really is Mark over there in his corner.
Is there any viewers out there?
Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
3 people watching right now. That's
Bros,
what we
y'all
got going
join
on.
in,
We got
man.
3 people out
Hype
here.
some. Hype
But
some.
listen, John, we appreciate you taking your time. We'll definitely be bringing you back for the next main event that we get going on. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, you put as much effort to this as, to your bowling. John did lose 2 matches last night to Cam and myself after Wednesday league night. Just have to throw that out there. I didn't really put a lot of fight in it, but we still took the dub home. Went home with $5 more in my pocket.
I did
Flip
beat
'em off.
you, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
My pocket was a little
okay.
Flip 'em off.
heavier. Your was a little bit more lighter.
Somebody that
Yeah,
shoots,
no.
about 40 to 50 pins less than you beat you. But,
Nah,
I mean,
well, listen.
it was one
Talk your shit.
My pocket's saying a little bit something different.
Tell
But
him, John.
listen,
Tell him.
we do appreciate John coming out here.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
We'll get you on the next one out here again.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Take
Appreciate
care.
you, G.
Peace.
All right, boys. Well, listen, we're about to hop here to the what I consider is the main event. Going over here into the week 8 on the NFL. Currently playing the Chargers and Minnesota as we are recording the episode, or really recording and going live at the moment. I
What
think
score is?
last time I checked was 14-3.
21-3.
21-3
21-3 Chargers.
Ooh. That's a tough one there. Listen, I picked the Chargers on my end. New unis. Why not? Don't really got
Did
much.
you guys
more.
pick the
Uniforms are
Chargers
beautiful.
too?
I
you
also
pick the
picked
Chargers?
Yeah, I picked the Chargers.
Zach?
So this is the thing, right? I thought we were skipping the Thursday night games these entire
This,
times because it's kind
man.
of hard. Because when we get to these games, it's already halftime, so we're kind of have an idea of who's going to
You
win.
were supposed to pick it
But-
earlier.
Yeah,
fool.
listen. You're supposed
You
to
told
pick
me
them early.
no.
I sent you
Ryan
these
told me
pictures
go
like
pick
days
them
ago.
live. It's literally what he told me.
No,
But I
Send you
will
the
say,
picture.
and I
no,
will
like we'll
show
be
it.
picking them. I sent
will
it to you
show
on
it.
Monday. I sent you this on Monday, brother. I mean, what are we doing out here?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Listen,
I
hey,
don't know if you guys can
flag
see it
on
or
the
not,
play.
but I said
Flag on the play.
at 6:03, I texted John and said, "Give me the Chargers."
Hey, I guess we'll take your word for it then. I guess on that.
I don't know.
So,
That's suspect. That's suspect.
you know what? Because
Well, you know what, Ryan? I marked the wrong one. I meant to mark the Chargers.
Listen, what's gonna happen here? We're gonna make a decision, kind of like the NFL. You're just gonna get a draw on this one here. You get no win, no loss. Now your record's gonna have a 1 at the end of your record on this
Listen,
one.
not everybody's a Packers, Ryan.
Well, listen, when you're a winning franchise, I guess you could at least put an argument out there like we do. But hey,
Vikings kicker just missed a 53-yarder.
a winning franchise that won when they were like 6 teams in the NFL. Got it. Understood.
oh my God.
There was a time when you could miss a 53-yarder and it'd be understandable. Today, you can't miss a 53-yarder, bro.
53
Oh,
feels like
now
a
you
20-yarder
get-
for them.
Mofo's
mean, you
kicking at
could-
69, 70 yard.
Yeah, I mean, when the Giants just cut their kicker after missing 2 extra points. That if he would have made them, we win the game, even if they score 33 in the fourth quarter. But anyway,
Or don't throw a pick. But we're not gonna talk about that.
that'll do it too.
That'll
You keep
do
moving
it.
on to the
too.
My quarterback takes accountability though. So
There we go.
He did.
Yeah, that he
You're
did.
right.
You also got your 1 p.m. matchup.
Mark's never joining us again.
Never again. You got the Miami Guppies against the Atlanta Falcons. Coming in hot. Give me Atlanta. There's not even a question about that. So
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
also have Atlanta.
You know what? Initially, I picked Atlanta, but fuck you guys. I'm picking my team.
so you even in your heart, they're not even putting up a fight at this point. I mean, they are going after the number one, pick.
We're
So
fighting the number 1 pick, yes.
that's really it.
But,
But
hard to
there
bet against them.
there is one team putting a little bit of a harder fight even to that. I mean, Miami can't even do that right. The New York Jets, still winless, going to be going against the Bengals this Sunday. Give me the Bengals. I mean, the Jets are going for that number 1 pick, so they're not really going to put up a fight out there. So
Bengals.
So I don't know what's going on with the Bengals, only because I think Joe Flacco played well against the Steelers because he's so used to that team. But how is he going to fare against
The
a
Jets
different
defense?
The Jets defense is not horrible.
they're not horrible.
It's
I would
just-
say they're not horrible.
Their offense
They
doesn't
good.
let them get the offense doesn't let them rest. So, I mean, that being said, I think the
What we
Bengals, but
talking about?
But I think it's going to be closer.
Who did he pick?
The Bengals.
Bengals.
The Bengals. Yeah, Joe Flacco goes 2-0 as Bengals starter. Give me the Bengals.
Boom. You got your Chicago Bears against the Ravens. You got number 8 coming back. He got the grill looking extra nice when they posted it the other day. Listen, give me Lamar. Give me a good bounce back game, making a statement. New grill, hella diamonds on that grill. Had me
Good
wishing I
grill.
had. Yeah, dude, hey, listen, that grill was looking extra nice. It had me wishing I had one of them. But yeah,
Did you want?
Nah, what kind of budget you think I'm on? I ain't Lamar
You
budget.
you get zirconium. Ain't nobody gonna test it.
You want me to go over there to Lake Square Mall and get me one of them over there? Give me the Ravens on that game there.
Give me the Ravens. As a Steelers fan, give me the Ravens. Lamar gonna come back mad. He gonna be ready to win.
Yeah, no, give me the Bears.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean Lamar Jackson's back. Maybe they'll give Derrick Henry the ball more than 6 times in a game, but it's not going to matter. Give me the Bears.
Whoa, we got a split house out here. All right. I mean, Caleb has been doing all right job over there in Chicago. So, you got your Cleveland Browns. Maybe Sanders, maybe not. We'll know next week.
No Sanders.
New England Patriots coming out here. Listen, give me May all day. I think Stevenson.
Number 1 seed in the AFC Patriots, by the way.
Lord, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some people have been making comparison to TB12. I don't know that it's that crazy.
Okay.
I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's that. No, I'm not even a Patriots fan. I don't think it's that crazy. But I think they got something good going on. I think if Stevenson lines up pretty good again this weekend, they'll do some good damage over there to Cleveland. I mean, they do got some good defense, but I think the Patriots are going to keep it rolling.
Who is some people comparing him to TB12? But anyway, that's a crazy comparison. Give
Twitter,
me the
bro.
Pats, then.
It's X, bro. Twitter.
Or
I don't know.
Twitter, yeah, X. That makes sense.
Who even logs into Twitter X anymore?
Young people.
But
Talk to 'em.
listen, give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I got the Patriots too.
Unanimous.
Yeah, pretty unanimous on that one. Well, listen, you
Team's
got
unanimous.
you got your New York Giants coming out of a tough loss against Philadelphia. I don't think they go 2-0 against Philly. I think Philly makes a statement this weekend against the Giants, but also to the NFL that they still got something to prove. They're gonna try to go get another championship. So give me the Eagles on this one.
Yeah, tough loss last time around. Giants coming off a pretty big letdown where they had the game won. I think Eagles, I picked them last time and I got smoked by the Giants. I think it's hard to do it 2 in a row. I got the Eagles.
So let's not forget that the Giants like to play prevent defense. So the Eagles just need to run the ball with Saquon a little more and they'll be fine. I got the Eagles.
Yep.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
We know what you're going to say. Go ahead and spit it.
So 2 weeks ago, I mean, the Giants played very well, was at home. Jackson Dart played well, Scatterbo played well. This team, though, their demeanor is absolutely smoked. It pains me to say, give me the fucking Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow. Oh, man. A unanimous pick again?
Wow. That's a tough one.
I don't
there.
deserve to wear this shirt.
Oh,
First of
that's
all,
wow.
Before we move on, Zach, I'm gonna give you one chance to change your pick.
No.
Give me
No
the
changes.
Eagles.
All
Give me
right.
the Eagles, and
said it-
we're
you
good.
said
They're
it.
gonna win 3-2.
Whoa. Jesus.
They
That's
ain't
possible.
winning a damn 3-2, but we can go with it.
You got your other matchup. You got your 49ers against the Houston Texans.
God, that hurt.
That had to hurt. I mean, that that it's going to get clipped and posted everywhere on that one. But I'm taking the 49ers on this one here. Maybe George Kittle will get, some touches out there. I mean, this man gave me 0 points last week, costing me a loss. But maybe this weekend, something happens. Something good might happen.
Is it
Here's what
Mac
I don't
Jones or
like.
is it Purdy?
I was just going to say.
I
Zach,
believe
don't-
it's Mac Jones. I believe it's Mac Jones.
This is what I don't like about the 49ers because I think Purdy is coming back off the injury. He's listed as questionable right now. I don't like that juggling of the quarterbacks. Give me Texans, man. Give me C.J. Stroud. Give me, I think he can pull that one out.
You're only picking because he's from Ohio State. It's fine.
No, not at all. Never.
Give me any team that CMC has the ball. So give me the Niners.
I'm also taking the Niners over the Texans.
I'm the only one with the Texans.
Listen,
Honestly, especially if it's Mac Jones.
I'm just saying ESPN currently has the Texans as a favorite at 56% on this matchup. Pretty crazy to me.
Mm.
Just
Talk to 'em.
that's pretty crazy to me. I'm still gonna stick with the 49ers on that one.
Yeah, you should. You
Yeah.
should. I need y'all
Texans
to pick all
defense
the
is very
losers.
good.
They are,
Their
but
defense
They
is very
are
good.
sneaky good, Zach. Sneaky
They just
good.
can't get the offense going. I
They'll get it. It's gonna
Mhm.
happen.
I hate the rotation of running backs. If you don't have a number one guy, I don't know if Joe Mixon's coming back anytime soon, but I feel like when they had
I think
him
so.
last year, they were rolling so much better.
Yeah.
I love Nick Chubb to death, but I mean he's getting out touched by what is his name? Woody Marks?
Well,
Is that his
it's
name?
not. It's not Nick Chubb of the Nick Chubb that
Right.
you know, right? He's never gonna be that guy. So guy, and I hate that for him because what an electric guy. It sucks.
Well, your last 1 p.m. matchup is gonna be the Buffalo Bills against the Carolina Panthers. Bills Mafia by 1,000 on that one.
Yeah, but you think that's an easy pick? It's really not. I mean, I'm gonna go Bills, but I don't think it's a sweep.
Against the Panthers?
Panthers been playing some pretty decent ball, dude.
Sure they have, but I don't think against the Bills they'll have it as easy as they've been
I don't
playing
think the
these
Bills
teams.
been playing that great, but I'm gonna take the
Pan-
Bills. But closer
Panthers are on 3 in a row right now.
Yeah.
closer than you think. I'll take the Bills, but it ain't gonna be no dog walk.
Yeah, as much as I'd still like to see the Bills keep sliding down and down and down, I got the Bills.
I also have the Bills.
Also, just saying,
It's gonna. I agree with Josh though. It's gonna be a lot closer than people think.
Bryce Young is doubtful for this game too. By the way, so
Who would it be? Andy Dalton? Is Andy Dalton?
know,
I
Yeah, the
believe
Red
so.
Rifle.
Yeah, I believe
Oh,
so. Yeah.
Bryce is out. Bryce is out.
He's
He's
doubtful right now. He got put to doubtful now.
They'd
So
probably be better off without him.
yeah,
Quarterback.
you got
Hating them Alabama quarterbacks.
yeah.
Nate, give me one that's been decent. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Mac Jones.
I was gonna say Mac Jones.
There's one.
That's the
decent.
only
Give me
one
another.
I know.
You said no. You said you won.
He's not even a starter, bruh.
Well, look at the resume right now. He's starting.
That is true. That is true.
He's a backup. He'll be backing up here in a minute. Don't worry. Anyway, go ahead.
You
Hit
got
us with it.
You got your 405 matchup. You got the Bucks against New Orleans. Give me the Bucks, man. Maybe we need this fire back over here with Baker Mayfield and Egbuka to start it up again. Another good wide receiver over here for Ohio State. Mike Evans being out is a little bit hurtful for the Bucks.
For my fantasy team, yes, absolutely.
Bucky Irvin is
I don't
out
even wanna
once
talk about
again. That's a tough one right here, but I think they got enough to pull it away on this one. Not by a lot, but I think they'll have enough to pull a win.
If it were anybody other than the Saints, I would pick them. I think the Saints are just a train wreck. But to your point, Evans being out is a much bigger deal because he does draw coverage away from Ibuka. Now other team can double him, so I don't think their offense is effective, and you can see that. Give me the Bucks, but it's close. I don't think they're going to even blow out the Saints, which is embarrassing because they suck.
Well, I mean, you're talking about. I think the Bucks have 3 or 4 receivers on IR already, and Ibuka is questionable, and they're missing their starting running back. I'm still taking Baker. I don't care. He'll find a way.
Hopefully, Sterling Shepard wakes up and does something out here.
That's not a thing.
Rebuttal, Mark. Good call because I forgot Ibuka was even questionable in that game. So good call.
I got the Bucks as well.
Well, you got your 425 matchup, the Tennessee Titans against your Indianapolis Colts. I mean, Indianapolis has been playing really good football. I think they're gonna show out again. Shout out to Cam Ward getting his first TD or whatever it was that it was this weekend or whatever he did. I don't know. Hasn't really been doing much.
First TD, man.
It's something good happened for him. I don't know. They were celebrating a lot. Shadur's by 1,000. Yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah, I mean, again, Cam Ward just doesn't have the tools in Tennessee right now, right? It's just not a complete team. I mean, unless some just rogue shit happens, it's going to be Colts by a minute. There, Colts look very good. They what's impressive about the Colts, man, is the way their offensive line is just manhandling people. Like, they look really, really scary.
Mhm.
With Tennessee releasing Tyler Lockett per his request, Hopefully, Cam can get a friendly face in Xavier Restrepo. Maybe he does a little bit better. But give me the MVP front runner, Daniel Jones, and the Colts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I'm
Go ahead,
taking the
Zach, you
Colts
gonna
as
pick-
well. I think they win by 3 scores. The Colts do not get talked about nearly enough, in my opinion.
I agree.
Their offense is, my opinion, they might be the best offense in the league. Them or the Chiefs or the Cowboys actually, but they don't get talked about enough. Give me the Colts by 3 scores.
You can miss me with that cowboy shit, but the other shit was pretty good.
Oh, listen, I hate the Cowboys. But speaking of the Cowboys,
you got Cowboys going against Denver, coming out of a hot win. Bo Nix, making a hot one here.
Bo knows.
Oh, Bo Nix out there, just throwing that thing around, brother.
I don't
Listen
want to talk
again.
about.
I'm just gonna go again with it as much as it pains me. Give me the Cowboys. Prescott's been playing real good ball. George Pickens, I mean, doing unbelievable stuff over there. I think the good combination of him with CeeDee Lamb, it gives Lamb sometimes the opening because they're trying to get to Pickens or vice versa. So they got the tools right now. They're just gotta keep it rolling. So
Not so fast, my friend. No fucking way. Broncos coming off a hot win. Give me that Broncos secondary. They'll lock down George Pickens. Okay, he's being made to look like a superstar. He's playing against scrub secondaries. Let him get on this Broncos secondary. We'll see what's going on. Let Bo Nix cook. Dak's going to be under pressure. He's going to be running for his life, and he'll start acting like the real Dak. He's going to throw some picks. Broncos. Easy.
I don't think it's Broncos easy. Their offensive line is decimated. But with that being said, you have an Ohio State running back in the backfield.
Oh.
You got Bo Nix under center, and Zach, you never count Bo Nix out. So, and nobody likes the Cowboys. So, give me the Broncos.
Attaboy.
As much as it pains me to say, give me the Cowboys. Surtain, you can Josh. To go off of what you said, Pat Surtain can lock down George Pickens all you want. That means CeeDee Lamb's gonna have 10 catches. Jake Ferguson's playing out of his mind.
Boom. Give me.
Brother. They got other.
Who's their other corner?
I don't know him right off the top of my head, but they good.
But the thing is with the Cowboys, like he just said, right? You lock down on Pickens. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Jake Ferguson.
Listen, I get it.
Javonte Williams, he's been running all over the place.
Pickens is a man, bro, and my Steelers traded him. Don't make me want to throw up any more than I already did.
They have Riley Moss on the other side of Surtain, by the way.
There you go. See, Mark knows.
Jake Ferguson for like 300 yards in this game. My fantasy team is going to be blowing up.
You crazy as hell.
Listen,
my opinion, Cowboys defense isn't the best. Broncos offense isn't the best. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I got the Cowboys. That offense is too good right now.
All right,
it pains me.
You locked in.
It pains me.
Well, you got your 8:20 matchup. Your upcoming Super Bowl champions, the Green Bay Packers, facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Give me the Green Bay Packers. Green and goal all the way through. I think it's not going to be a landslide victory. I think it'll be coming down to a field goal. Give me that substitute T-shirt. Coming here to Green Bay, putting the Pats on and making winning field goals out here. That's what we got going on for our team right now. So.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look. I told you earlier, it's tough being a Steelers fan right now. I got to go with. Normally, I just pick the Steelers because I have to, but I'm not happy with what they're doing. I'm not happy. I think Micah Parsons is going to wreak havoc on the Steelers' offensive line. Aaron Rodgers can't move because he's fucking ancient. He's got no one to throw to except for DK Metcalf. I mean, we don't have – our shit is not there. And then on defense, I don't even want to talk about it, right? We can't stop a cold. So, yeah, Packers. It's the easy one for me. And I hate to say it. Still love my Steelers.
No. Give me the mediocre 500 Steelers.
Yeah, this is actually my upset of the week. Give me the Steelers over the Packers.
What the fuck are y'all watching?
I don't know what they're watching.
I don't either.
I think
Packers are falling off a little bit.
Did y'all not watch the Steelers last week?
Josh,
What were y'all sleeping?
before you continue your conversation, have you not seen the standings on our picks?
That's a good point, but you're about to fuck that up
Yeah, I was
royally
gonna
by
say,
doing what
yeah.
you're doing. Mark, you didn't watch the Bengals with Joe Flacco decimate the
Listen,
Steelers last week? Well,
it-
you
I
watched.
watched, I watched Joe Flacco play the same defense he's played for the last, like, I don't know, 6, 7 seasons.
That's a different defense, a different coordinator. But
Don't do
I
that.
feel you.
Listen, Steelers, you're welcome. That's for you, Josh. I did that just for you.
I don't think the Packers can get the offense going. That's the only thing for me. Their defense is good. Michael Parsons is great. I don't think the Packers offense can move the ball.
Yeah, but if we can't score and they can't score, then nobody wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why my pick was based on it's gonna be down to a winning field goal because it's just unless we get Romeo Dobbs to really wake up this weekend, it'll be a tough going. And I mean,
And another one, Mark. I think Boswell might be hurt.
Who's
Our
that?
field
What?
goal kicker. Our,
The
our
kicker.
kicker might be hurt. So if
Just go
Boswell's
for two.
hurt,
That's fine. Go for two every time.
go for two. You got
Go
shit.
for
You got to
two.
score before you can go for two.
Go for two every time.
Yeah, we got to get in the end zone before we can go for two.
You'll be fine.
Well, you got your
Alright, we got it.
you got your 8-15 matchup. You got the Washington. Not gonna say it again, but Washington. I'm not gonna say the other name either because I don't like it. So I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, just kind of like by half a second, I just stopped myself.
Muted for effect.
Yeah. And then you got your Kansas City Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. I mean it's gonna be. I think it'll be an all right matchup for Washington. They might be able to put some stuff to work. They didn't really do too hot last week against the Cowboys. But I don't think they have an easier matchup against Kansas here. So
Yeah. So imagine keeping the names Chiefs, but you can't say the other one. It's interesting. But anyway, Chiefs. I love my boy Jaden Daniels. I don't know if he's gonna play. Probably not.
no, it's
he's
gonna
out.
be he's out. He's gonna be on Mariota again.
Yeah,
so.
if he's in the game, this is a tougher pick for me. If he's not in the game, it's a no-brainer.
Whole lot of picks from a typical Oregon
I think-
quarterback.
Pretty sure McLaurin's still out. Debo's out. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're injury decimated by injuries, that team. But I mean, even when if Jaden's there, I still give him a fighting chance. I mean, yeah, I think he's one of the better quarterbacks that's come out of the draft in a few years. But he's not in there. It's not close against the Chiefs. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me the Kansas City Taylor Swifts, please. Thank you. By the way, Terry McLaurin is playing.
All right.
Oh, he's back finally. I don't think it's gonna matter though.
Not
It's-
without Jaden.
No.
No. Prime time football in Arrowhead. Give me the Chiefs by a bunch.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
That's a tough matchup there for them. Listen, that concludes all of our picks there. For the football side of things.
So real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're unanimous on 8 games.
Hey, that's pretty good, honestly.
Unanimous picks.
Either our
Were they?
standings are gonna
Eight
look
games?
pretty good, or we're gonna it's
Gonna
gonna
Yeah.
look bad.
He's gonna
Yeah, so
tank
5
hard.
games. 5 games. We're not unanimous across the board. 8 we are.
Just for the NFL or for college
NFL.
too?
NFL. I
NFL.
didn't do the college. NFL. So Bengals, Ravens, Pats, Eagles, Bills, Bucks, Colts, and Chiefs. We're all unanimous on. Just something to think
I'm
about.
looking at some of these that I could possibly change here last second.
No changing.
Ain't no
changes.
changing out here.
No changes, player. It's locked in the notebook here.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I mean, you got no
locked in.
comments, Ryan. Nobody said shit.
No comments here. I mean,
The hell, bro.
Hey, first live episode. you
It's
know what I
first
mean?
first live episode. It's gonna be growing pains
No,
and
but I
getting
gotta
people.
start talking shit to people and getting them in here. Like, what we doing?
I think more people were focused heavily more like on the Miami conversation of things, Carson picking, back and all that kind of stuff. Again, it's
Just
just
call him Carson Picking Beck.
he likes to throw picks. You might as well call him a pick. It's like he's throwing picks,
Damn,
kind of like
Mark.
it's like
You
kind of
doing-
like it's kind of like Tua, He don't throw them in bunches, just in foursomes, So,
Imagine being a Colorado fan. That's
Hey.
fucking crazy.
we didn't lose last week, so I don't know.
Did you play last
You,
week?
you
No,
think they'll ever?
so
You
we
think
didn't
they'll
lose.
ever fire
So
Dion?
I think Dion
Yeah.
possibly got one more season on him. And I think he's gonna be more. I mean, I don't even
He'll-
think. I honestly,
He'll
so honestly,
retire. He'll just retire.
I think he's gonna retire possibly after this season if the clots are still being an issue. I think he's just gonna step away. Um, I think
Or
it's
he goes to
hard.
Florida.
Nah,
Imagine.
I don't know.
That'd be I think that would be the worst fucking decision Florida would make.
No,
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but-
nah, I don't know. I think he just retires in Colorado. I think. I mean, he already had a hard road when it came to just even getting into that college football part of things, and I think just the health issues are too much right now. He's gonna concentrate on that.
What if Florida State finally fires Norvell at the end of the season and Dion
Yeah.
says, you know what, one more ride?
Okay. But do you think one season's gonna be enough to make a change?
I mean, terrible. Yeah. With Norvell, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not been one season.
So
No, I mean
think
Dion
he's
going
done
in there for
that
one
one.
season. Yeah.
But yes, I think so because of the transfer portal.
Yeah, but here's where I'll counter you on that. I don't know that, and I mean this with respect because I like Deion Sanders, right? And I was a big fan of his. I don't think there's people lining up to go play for Deion Sanders. No offense.
No.
If he goes to Florida State, there is.
I don't know,
So-
bro. Like Colorado could be a big name school. Like,
It could, but it's not.
But Colorado, Florida State, you know what I mean?
They're not
it's a
the same.
big difference.
I'm just gonna say. So, I guess my counter to that is why aren't there people lining up to go to Florida State now? Why are they not as more talented than they are today? Do you
No,
really?
because
what
their
you're
coach is
saying,
coming back.
but what you're saying is, if Deion Sanders goes there, he's gonna bring people there. It's not the university you're saying that's gonna bring people there. You're saying Deion himself.
Correct.
I think the
same
Yeah, well,
ex-
he
I-
brought,
I-
he brought people to Colorado, so it
I
don't
think
make
it's
a
the
difference.
exposure.
Him going to Colorado.
Hold on.
Yeah. I think the
He
exposure
brought-
that Dion brings.
He
is
brought
what's
his
doing it.
son and Travis Hunter to Colorado. I don't think.
No. He brought.
He
at
brought
least
the-
like 15 transfers.
Okay.
Just
How
from
many
Florida.
of them? Fair. How many of them mean anything today? I guess is what I'll say.
Their offensive line is still pretty all right, decently, even though our quarterback situation is not the greatest.
Hold on. Let me cut you off right there. Let me stop you right there. Our offensive line is still pretty all right. Okay. What the fuck does that even mean? Like
Well,
that.
I mean,
I'm
they're-
asking you.
they're
I'm
not
asking you
they're
who's
not
the-
SEC level players. I'm gonna be very straight. They're not SEC level. They ain't no
I'm
Ohio,
asking you-
Buckeye line. So
I'm asking you who he brought to the program that is extremely relevant today. Because if you're telling me he's good in bringing players, I want to see an example. I see Shador. I see Travis Hunter. Who else?
Don't even put Shador in there because Shador hasn't done shit.
It's his son. I agree, but
man.
let's say he's a big name because he, for whatever reason, right? Who else?
Well, I mean, the wide receiver core left. They were seniors.
Horn.
So they
He also hasn't done shit in the NFL.
yeah. So I mean,
That's kind of my point, guys. I
Right.
get it. And again, I'm a huge Deion Sanders fan. I'm not talking shit about him. I like the guy, but bringing him to Florida State. I don't think is going to be like, holy shit, our transfer portal is going to flood and everybody wants to come play for him. I don't think that's
listen. Louis Cruz 6858 on the chat is 100% disagreeing with you right now. He said Dion going to FSU will bring a bunch of talent. He's not a good coach, but his name would draw talent. That's what I mean by it. I think the exposure that he brings, same thing like I mentioned
That's a
last
fair-
week. The same
Yeah,
thing I
I'm not
mentioned
saying-
last week with Travis and Shador getting their number retired. It had nothing to do with what they did in the program. It had nothing to do with football. It was just based on the exposure, which is BS
Ryan,
at the end of the
hold
day.
on. Hold on.
At least you admit
I don't.
it.
I don't.
No,
I
I
don't.
know.
I think he's got a point, right? I'm not saying he doesn't have a point. My point is, and again, I'm not. If I'm a young, talented guy out there going to play college football,
Mhm.
am I doing it for exposure, or am I doing it because I want to make it to the next level and I want to make a living and I want to
But I think
play
you
at the
need
next
I
level.
think you need the exposure as well as you need the stats to get your name out
You
there at the
can,
end of the day.
but sure, but you can get that same exposure at go to Georgia, go to. There's lots of
Don't come to
universities you
Georgia.
can go to
But
to get exposure.
a lot of those kids aren't going to start in Georgia.
That
They're going to start
that's
in
what I mean.
Alabama,
There you go.
LSU.
But fellas, if you're not gonna start in Georgia, then I don't care how much exposure you have. It's not gonna catapult you to the first round of the draft if you can't start at a program like Georgia or a big name program.
I don't think most of these
That's
kids
not
that are going to
necessarily true.
these kids going to Colorado are not. I mean, I get it. The dream is to go on that first round pick. You know, you want to get that great contract and everything. These kids that are going to Colorado are not going on that first round. They're going on these late picks. They're gonna work their
Sure.
ass off and they're gonna go in there. So him going to FSU is gonna bring that same, maybe not first round pick talent, but he's gonna offer those kids that want that opportunity to get the exposure. But if he does end up going to FSU, he's gonna do it. I mean, you got a good name behind it, like FSU. They really haven't done much of anything since what Winston was there. But I mean, other than that, I think it's just the name is bringing the talent and the exposure.
2 years ago, they were
Again, bro.
undefeated.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
2 years ago, they were undefeated. They were good. They were still a good program. The thing that Dion would bring, and this is all hypothetical, obviously, but the thing he would bring is those boosters will empty out every fucking dollar they have
Oh yeah.
to make sure that Dion looks good on that field. So
You
I
guys,
feel
you're
feel
making
like-
fair points.
I
Go ahead,
feel
Mark.
like it's just it's the product of the NIL. You bring a name like Dion, and then you have money to back it. They're gonna get solid players in there. I'm not saying it's gonna turn them around to be a top 5 team,
Right.
but they're not gonna look like they look this year.
But hold on, but I don't disagree with you, right? And I hear the exposure argument. I agree with all of it. And again, I'm a Dion fan. It wouldn't bother me if they brought him there, right? But are you saying that today, a team that in the first game beat Alabama, right, doesn't have already those type of players?
No. Have you seen their quarterback play?
I did. I mean, again, no offense. I saw your quarterback play one terrible week.
Our quarterback has 5
offense.
wins.
Understood, but he's got a big loss to an unranked team. So again, I don't think I completely take a doo doo on what's his name, Costello or whatever. And again, that's one player. That doesn't mean the entire team. I think Florida State has talented players. Obviously, they have talented players. My point would be, okay, I get all the things you guys are saying. Does it make them more talented? Because all you guys have told me so far is they get more exposure. That's all I've heard, and I won't say I disagree with the argument. But what does it do to make the program a better program?
They get
And how
the
much money
better-
do you have to pay the guy to come there and coach?
They get the better players in the portal with the name. Just it's not even just the exposure. You put a name like Dion, and you're gonna have your top corner recruits, your secondary players that are gonna be like, I would love to learn anything from Dion, anything.
So-
to pick his
so
brain.
So your guys' perspective is, and again, we're having a good disagreement here. Why hasn't that happened at Colorado? It's just because it's Colorado, and you
I think
it would be better
I
because
think it's just
Florida?
because of the school. I think it's because of the school.
Okay.
A little bit has to do with the school, but like,
I mean,
this is all hypotheticals. I
right.
mean, this is not even a thing. So
I
agree.
think
we're talking, right?
I think you
talking
put it. I
again.
think you put it at FSU, and I mean, to Louis' point right now, he is saying right now FSU play Alabama right now today. They're getting dog walk. The game on week 1 was more of a shocker. Bama didn't take them serious, and that's like everything. Like we said last week, you're going to lose some games sometimes that you shouldn't lose because you're not taking this team seriously and so on. But I think Colorado and the division that they're in, essentially, I don't think Colorado is going to a bowl game in a hot minute. So because they're not bringing those players in again,
Give a fuck about bowl games, to be honest.
they're
But
they're
and
having
again-
issues with quarterback selections and stuff like that. But I think you put him at FSU, a big name like the school like that, plus a big name like Dion, plus a big wallet like those boosters are gonna have, to Mark's point, these top recruits are gonna come to FSU. Which, I mean, bringing Dion, you're talking about, is a project that is going to give FSU talent for 2 3 years to build that program forward. It might not work year one, but you're going to have talent to build on, which essentially is going to lead to not being Buckeyes level or Bama level, but it's going to give them a better chance than they're doing now. So
Like, a simple example would be, look how Dion flipped Travis Hunter's initial commitment to Florida State
Ooh.
and made him go to Jackson State, because he was like, "I'll take you under my wing. I'll tell you everything I know about the game, and you'll learn from me."
Yeah, but I think he just
It,
might have had a tight bond with him. There was a personal bond there beforehand. Again, I don't know all the facts, and I'm not discrediting anything you guys are saying. I'm not talking shit about Dion. I love Dion Sanders. I used to have a poster of him in my room. I like the guy. I got no issues with him. Um, but again, I just don't like when we say things like, "Oh well, they lost the first week. They get dog walked today." Okay, so what? They still lost today. They still lost the game this season, right? It's real. It happened. You can't go back. That's a coach's job or whoever's job to get prepared for the game. I mean, they can't take that away and just be like, "Oh, they suck." I They were talented at that time, right? So why can't you put the shoe on the other foot and say maybe Florida State is just not being coached the same as they were week one, right? And maybe they're playing below their capabilities. You see what I'm saying? We always look at one side of the coin and just be like, "Oh, it was a fluke." Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they are that good. Maybe they're just not being coached the proper way,
which
right?
which circles right back around to my point, where you get rid of Norvell, you bring somebody like Dion in, boom,
But Mark, what other
you
than
get
exposure?
more, you get
Other,
more players. And then Dion, if you saw what Dion did in Colorado, all he did was bring good football minds in to try to coach the kids individually up. You bring in
he's
a
probably
Warren,
he,
you,
he,
you
he's better than Norvell. I'll give you that. I'll probably say that right now, right? It'd be a better. I think they'd be in a better position with him at the helm than what they have today. I'll give you that.
like
Is that
like
fair?
yeah, but I'll tell you this: they have one of the best offensive coordinators in the country, and their offense is not non-existent
Is that
for
because
the
he
last
doesn't
couple of
get the? Is
years.
that because he doesn't get the leeway? Right. I mean, some of these head coaches, man. I don't know Norvell very well, right? But some of these head coaches, like, okay, you can have an offensive coordinator, but he doesn't get to do whatever the hell he wants, right?
When,
He still has
when
to follow your game plan.
yeah, but when you have a coach like Malzahn, that he kind of gets that. I feel like
Mhm.
he should get that long leash to be like, hey, like, this is my offense. I'm gonna run it how I think it should be run. I know our players, and I don't know if Norvell's stopping him from doing that. I don't think that he would if he was, any decent of a coach. I just
Yeah, I don't
Malzahn
know,
won't be
man.
there after this season anyway. He'll be at Florida.
I believe. I believe at Ohio State. I believe we give Hartline complete control. I don't think Ryan Day's up his ass saying, "Hey, you got to do this, you got to do that." Right? We give
you
him
know
the ability to call the plays. I think you can see the difference, right? And you can kind of tell when that's happening, when it isn't. Just because I follow that team is what I mean. I don't follow Florida State, so I don't know if I'd be able to necessarily tell or not tell. Again, bro, good conversation. I'm not debating that it wouldn't be good. Anything would probably be good in what they're doing today, right? Or better than
yeah.
what they're doing today. So, a good conversation in the chat, man. Again, appreciate you chiming in. I'm not hating on Dion at all, man. I think what he's done at Colorado is good. I mean, retiring the jerseys was a little crazy to me, but hey, again,
incredibly crazy.
I don't whatever, right? It doesn't really bother me. It's not hurting me. Um, don't care. I'm not looking at them in the stadium. I don't give a damn one way or the other. But yeah, I mean, maybe Dion to Florida or Florida State, maybe it makes sense. I don't know. I mean, again, Florida paid Billy Napier for for a lot of years to coach their football team. So
Yeah.
it, man. Why not, right? Stranger things
Yeah.
happen, obviously.
Yeah. Well, listen, my only last comment that I got for tonight is going to be Travis Hunter getting his first touchdown. Great game last week. Just again, Miami doesn't perform. Mark said Travis Hunter is overrated. Scores a touchdown, over 100 yards receiving. I think he played 19% on the defensive side. I still disagree that they didn't put him on the defensive side. But hey, he put up a good number out there. So gotta give him props on
They
that
made
end.
the right choice. They made the right choice. He's so much,
Sure.
in my opinion, he's so much better as a wide receiver. I know that they said now he's gonna mainly be on offense and have like
Mhm.
packages for him on the defense instead of the
Yeah.
opposite. He played like because before he was only playing what like 40% of the offensive snaps. That's
Yeah.
why he wasn't performing very well.
Right.
But now that he's gonna be at least 80% of the snaps on offense, I think he'll get a lot more touches. But
I'm gonna give you some hot takes on Travis Hunter, right? And the way I feel about it. I think he's a young kid, right? He's got a lot to improve on. I think they reached for him, if I'm being honest. I think that was too high in the draft for him to go in the current situation he has. I I would give him a slight edge on defense, if I'm being honest. And the reason I say that, or let me back up. He needs to improve. He's not a great route runner, right? And I think when you look historically at the receivers that are considered the best, right? They're good route runners. I think he's got some improvement there to do in his route running. Um, but I really think he's a good defender as well. If you can't, I guess my comment would be if you can't, if you don't want to, or you can't get crisp in your routes, then maybe defense is a better position for you, right? And he could probably do either one. That's my take on Travis Hunter. By the way, got baptized before a game recently. Good for him.
I did.
Good young man. I respect that. Good for him.
I think to counter your argument, I think he would be horrible on defense full time. I think
Hmm.
he works well in a short spurt kind of nickel corner every now and then. If he focused on offense, if he focused on his route running, his route tree, he'd probably be a better receiver. But he's also still a rookie, so he has time.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I still
Agree.
think he's overrated. So.
Well, all good takes out here tonight. We'll be doing another live episode later on as well, and we'll be putting out more episodes out there for the Spotify podcast listeners. We've got a few people leaving comments out there, so we definitely appreciate all the support we've
100%.
gotten so far. We gotta wait it out. Main goal was to go live on the Blue app over there, where all the old folks like to hang out, like young people like to say. But we got some 60-day wait time on that end. But we do appreciate all the 154 followers, I believe, that we're up to now. That we're willing to
Thanks, guys.
support the channel and everything like that as well. Say that again, Mark.
Said shout out to you guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
just getting out there and putting the content. We'll leave the links to all the social media down in the description. Leave us your hot takes, your picks for the weekend.
Yeah, Ryan, real quick.
Yeah.
We'll go live again Sunday, right, boys? That's what we're doing.
We'll
can't
either
confirm
go
that.
We're
live
gonna-
or we'll
okay,
record
we'll get-
something.
Yeah, we'll get back to you guys, but I
So-
appreciate you guys coming in. Sorry, Zach. Appreciate you guys coming in, man. We'll get more guest pickers on. So leave comments. We'll probably run some shit like, hey, 10th commenter will be our next guest picker, whatever the case may be. I'm just using weird numbers, but the more you guys interact, the more we'll do that. So thanks. Appreciate you guys.
What you got, Zach?
oh, this could wait till after.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with
It's almost sounds like you have something beautiful to say there.
No.
But but
Zach was gonna tell us
Everything
guess
froze
what
for me.
today.
I was
yeah,
like, what, did I
it
break?
froze
Yeah,
for a
Josh
second.
froze. I thought we were done. That's why I was just like,
I didn't. Was it?
But,
How did I freeze everybody?
No, but
all I really want to say is I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that watches, comments, even if they watch for 5 minutes. I mean, we're still new, you know what I mean? Not necessarily trying to get rich off of this. I just like hanging out with the boys, so I appreciate you guys.
100%.
oh well, listen. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Once again, take it easy, y'all. Stay blessed. See
Thanks,
you guys in
guys.
the next one.
2 woods, 1 split, baby.
Peace.